Hey guys, Grandpa John coming at you with another Diablo 4 video. All right, this one's gonna be a very, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna kind of an angry one. Basically, we've been playing some Diablo 4 tonight. Path of Exile new league's gonna be coming up on the 18th. We were talking about it, and it got brought up like, hey, what cosmetics have you bought in Diablo 4? And I was like, oh crap, I haven't bought any yet. Like, I paid $100 for the game. I don't know, I just didn't buy any cosmetics yet. I'm like, oh yeah, let me go check them out. Like, because that's one of those things where ARPG scene, like especially for me, like coming from Path of Exile, cosmetics are everything. I played Diablo Immortal, cosmetics are a thing as well. You can buy them. I definitely bought some over there as well. So it's like, okay, let me go look at the shop. Let's go see, like, what does the Necromancer have? Like, what cool ones they have? It's like, oh, I like this one. This looks pretty dope. I was like, okay, yeah, let me buy that. Okay, I don't have enough. All right, I need to get more. Well, and that's where it all went downhill. So stay tuned. We're gonna talk about how I gotta say it. I gotta bring it up. Like, Diablo 4 not only makes you pay for the freaking game, but then they make you pay an astronomical price for cosmetics that aren't even that great. All right, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am a bit salty about this, to be quite honest. I love supporting the games I play, obviously making YouTube content. Even if it's not going great for me on YouTube right now, I'm still having fun. I'm enjoying the game, and I love supporting games that I enjoy, right? Because I want them to see the dividends on it, so that way they keep putting into making their games better. Diablo 4 is no exception. I've harped on about how, hey, it's going to be for the casual player. I am a casual player myself. And actually Path of Exile is not lined up for casual players. So it's like, oh, this is perfect. Diablo 4 is going to be the game for me because it's casual oriented. It's fun. It's enjoyable for one. For grinding and playing with friends, and for two, like, yeah, it's still gonna have microtransactions that are gonna be better than Diablo Immortals, where Diablo Immortal you are locked to one entire theme for your character, and it was dumb. Like, transmogs in Diablo Immortal were a waste of effing money. Transmogs in Diablo 4, they mean something. So it's like, okay, yeah, let's go check it out. Okay, so let's check it out. See what is this going to cost me, and what are we going to be able to do here? So you see, I have 666. Nice. But I bought the ultimate bundle, so I got these bonuses, whatever the case may be. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do Belladonna. That looks dope. Like 2,500. Oh shit. Okay, so I gotta go 2K more, right? So then I started looking at the cost, and this is where I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got upset. I got really upset on stream about it because it doesn't make sense to me. I'm already paying $70 for the base game. Now I gotta pay $2,500, or sorry, not 2,500, $25 for 2,500 of these platinum, or I can pay $2,500 for $25 for 2,800 platinum, and that allows me to get this one add-on. That's it. And then I'm like, well, that's kind of expensive, right? Is that expensive? Is that not expensive? I don't know. You know what? Let's go figure out, like, is that actually expensive? I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull up Path of Exile. So Path of Exile here is their shop. So if you go to their website, it's pathofexile.com, you can see I have my character up here. I made to level 86 in the last league. I have a crap ton of points. I have 25 points. This right here, you can see it. Unfortunately, that means I spent basically $500 in supporter packs. Unfortunately, I wailed out. Yes, I know, but that's because I love the transmogs in the game. And the reason why I was so confused is because when I look at these, like, for example, on the 18th, I'm going to be playing the next league. And if I look at skill effects, if I go arrow, so I'm going to play the explosive arrow. That's typically my go-to for my first build for first character. And then I make another character that's like some other type of build that looks fun. But notice that this is a skill effect. So this means if I use this skill, I get to see this. So right here, if I click play, you can see, okay, this is what it looks like. So you can see that it's burning up and then it explodes. That's the skill, which is completely dope, right? We don't get this on Diablo 4, so I'm confused. Like, why would I, like, if this is the cosmetic that you get for IRL money for the game, notice the modifier to the graphics, how it looks. It's not just your character, it's your whole kit that you can modify in Path of Exile. Why would I turn around and want to spend money on a skin, right? If I take this away, if I just put the skin up here, why would I want to spend money on this? There's no incentivization to do so. I really feel like this was a missed mark and that the prices really need to be adjusted, because I'm sorry, as much as I would love to support Diablo 4, because I am enjoying it. I'm not over here going, yeah, this game sucks. No, I am enjoying it. I'm having fun. I'm still going to play Path when it comes out, but that's every league. Like, that's the point of these types of games, is you get a good revolving door. So that way you play, ideally we have 3 really good ARPG games that have, so that way you can play season by season by season. So you say you spend a month on each one, month on D4, month on Path of Exile, month on whatever the other option is, Last Epoch, if it competes. I don't know, we'll see. But it's those types of things, like, that's a great feeling, to feel engaged on other games and then just make a vicious cycle all the way around until you come back full circle. And if you're going to be doing that, those are going to be your genre of games to keep things interesting for you, which is going to be great. You may want to invest in stuff like these microtransactions, but I can't sit here and say that this is a good value. I can't, and it upsets me because I already paid $70 for this game. You know how much I paid for Last Epoch? $40. Paid for it in beta. It's already paid for when it actually globally launches. And it sounds like it's going to be cheaper than $40 when it globally launches. You know what they're going to do? The same exact type of microtransactions as Path of Exile. Cost-wise, they're even going to be extremely similar. So, like, for example, a stash tab in Path of Exile, because you can buy unlimited of those, unlike Diablo. I mean, you're talking 40. What does 40 even mean? Like 40, 15 for a premium stash tab, currency stash tab, 75. These are like when you put stuff in your inventory, it's going to automatically sort it and place it in the right location. 75 of them. That's a must have, right? Must have. How much does that cost you? 75 of them, you're talking $10. And that's just to buy it straight outright. But if you look at these supporter packs, look, you get cosmetics, you get additional things. Like the last one I bought was, I bought the last season's supporter pack because it was the last one before it rotated. And this gave me all these points. It also gives me all of these transmogs and stuff like that, right? So my character on Path of Exile has a crap load of modifiers that are 100% customizable. Each individual piece of gear, skill, everything is customizable. So this right here, even though, yes, it has an astronomical price tag of $480, and I do not suggest or recommend that anyone go out there and spend that much money on any video game unless it is, you have it like it's expensive, right? You can just do that willy-nilly and it doesn't cause any problems. Or if you are someone who, I shouldn't say like me, but I know I will always play this game. This is one of those games where I've always enjoyed it myself. It always have a fondness in my heart. I don't mind spending this kind of money to get some merch, because I do have a shirt, I've got a hoodie, and I have the cards. Actually, I think if I look at it right here, yeah, I got them right here. So you can actually see here, these are my Path of Exile cards. These are all signed. So as you can see here, I have all my Path cards. They're all, and out of the Path cards, I can't remember which ones are actually, oh yeah, here's one. Like for example, both of these two are signed cards, right? These are collectible signed cards. Chances are not everyone's gonna get these. These are unique to the developers of that league. But yeah, anyways, and I love it. So I'm willing to spend the $480. The point of this video is I'm not mad that Diablo is charging me for transmogs. I'm not upset with that. I think that's fine. I think if you want to go ahead and do transmogs in a game, it takes resources, it takes development, it takes up server bandwidth, right? They're already talking about like, like we can't do stash tabs, right? Like we can't do stash tabs in Diablo right now because the way they modify the way stashes work. So if you're in the same instance as someone else, it loads their entire inventory. What this means is every character who has, say, a full inventory, right? So if I go up to my inventory, let's say this is full. If this was 100% full, that means every single person is going to go ahead and load in with all these items. So that's why it's a lot of bandwidth. That also means that cosmetics kind of play the same role. Cosmetics can potentially take a lot more bandwidth as you stack them all above. This is a very common practice and very knowledgeable. Like, people know in Path of Exile, they know in Last Epoch, they know in those other types of games that, hey, if I do cosmetics, which a big if, I do run the risk of slowing my gameplay down because of limitations such as memory, which is like Diablo 4's main problem right now. Path of Exile, we load into same instances all the time, but guess what? We don't load in the inventory when we do that. And so it gets as a push-pull system when you go to trade. That makes it work better. Diablo 4 didn't do that. But in Diablo 4, I don't get a good reward for trying to buy stuff or spend more additional money. It's almost as if they've structured this in a way to where it does not incentivize me to want to get any of these things, because I'm not going to spend a thousand platinum on this. $10 to have some skulls coming out of my back. No, I can't. Like, I don't know how anyone in good nature can justify that when I come over here and I say, okay, this is coming out of that person's back. If I go to the Path of Exile site, and let's say I scroll up here and I just go to wings, right? You can get wings. Okay, and I don't want packs, I want microtransactions, and then I want nope, not bundles, I want wings. Bundles are good to get to though. Back attachments, right? That's what we're looking at. 360 here, 140 here, depending on what one you get. Let's just see what's the, you know, like, there's 240 of them total for one, so that's insane as it is. But let's say like 640, 320, look, these are pretty dope. Like, look at the midnight wings here, like, look. You see that? Like, that's the effect on your character the entire time. Like, that's dope. 640, that's a little pricey. That is a little pricey. Look, I have 4,300, which is quite a bit. But let's say I buy more. 600 is going to cost me $60. That is a little high for that type of item. But these go on sale all the time. So is it really that big of a deal? I don't know that it is. It is 130 points though for $10, and that is nice. But the best thing about this is if you buy like the supporter packs, right? Notice that I spend $30, I get the equivalent in points plus additional. They encourage you indirectly to buy more because you get more. So $60 here gives me 600 points. This is what it would cost raw cost, and then I get these transmogs on top of it, so on and so forth. It would make it to the 480. Guess what? This one right here, it has all the previous ones in it, on top of 480 points, which is exactly what that would cost you, which is $500. You get so much more. And this is a free game. Path of Exile is 100% free to play. You don't need to spend any of this money for transmogs. I have a crap ton on my character. I'm sure later on next season you will see videos on my channel with my character decked out. But it's just, I can't in good faith say, hey, yeah, go buy skins in Diablo 4. Please, for the love of God, don't buy any of them. None of them. Not a single one. Please. Because these prices, this is ridiculous. We already paid $70 for the game. I would love to support it. I would love to rock microtransactions because I do like skins. Like I said, I'm a casual player. I'm gonna rotate about once a month to another game. That's just human nature. Seasons are 3 months. That works perfectly if I have 3 games to rotate to. So investing on cosmetics and stuff like that for a game that I know I'm invested in, it's a no-brainer. Okay, no problem. I can't in good nature and good faith say, hey, spend platinum here. Don't buy it. It's not worth it. 100%. Like, I don't care what anyone says. It's not worth it at all. If they had better bundles, if they had individual item type cosmetics here, so yes, you get the for each individual one, but say you could break these up, something along those lines, then I would say yes, it's worth it. Current price tag though, absolutely not worth it. Not when you have other games that have kind of set the bar for it and are free to play, and this is the only way they make money is through microtransactions. I'm sorry, if you can't follow their model or improve upon it, then you're kind of left in the dust as far as microtransactions are concerned. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. If you agree with my statement, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear more from you guys. And if not, take her easy. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.